Hi, I'm Michael Cohn from Advanced Tubular Technologies. I'm the developer of V-tube laser software that uses measuring center arms like this one in order to measure tube shapes like this one in order to qualify them for the tube bending process and then do things like automatically correct tube bending machines. What I would like to cover today in this video is a feature called MTA, or Measured Tube Average. MTA is especially important if we're measuring large tubes like this one. So the larger the diameter, the more we need to use MTA. And what MTA does is this. When you measure one side of the pipe, it will generate a center line. And then you turn the pipe over and you measure it again, and it will generate another center line, and then it will average those two center lines together. In fact, if you wanted to, MTA allows for any number of center lines to be averaged together. Now, the reason we do this with larger tubes is because large tubes are notorious for having an egg-shaped diameter, and we want to come to the truth of the center line using a feature like MTA. We've done a lot of experiments with customers who do nothing but big tubes like this or bigger, and we found that MTA really solves the problem of getting to the center of this shape, even though it's egg-shaped or oval, using the MTA feature. So let me get started with that, and I'll show you how easy it is to set up and run inside V-tube laser. Now, when you're measuring with the MTA feature, it is possible to measure a tube and then ask for the MTA feature to work by pressing a button in the tube measurement control. And it would work something like this. You go into Measure, Process, and then you begin scanning the tube like this. Now, here's the button we're going to use right here to finish and build and measure again. This is how you perform MTA manually. Turn the part over and make sure you measure the other side of the part like this. Push finish and build, then average like this. And then we know that we measured the part twice, and V-tube also understands that. So now what we're going to do is we're going to build the measured tube average data now. And we're going to align that new tube. Now let me show you how you would set this up if you were to measure in a way that requires your users to use MTA. You go to Measure Setup, and you find the MTA menu, just like this. And then you turn on MTA automation. So MTA required, it is enabled. And then you indicate here how many times you want to measure the tube before you average it. So we're just going to say 2 in this case. So let's turn that feature on. I'm going to go ahead and save the project. And we're going to go back and measure the tube again. Now you can see that V-tube now automatically indicates that it wants us to measure the tube average. It doesn't even wait for us to press the button. So measure the other side now. And it automatically then asks us to build a measured tube. And now we align. So that's how easy it is to use MTA and MTA automation. you can see that when we turn MTA automation on, that there's a yellow message at the very top of the viewport that helps us know to expect that it's going to ask us to measure the tube more than once and then automatically average the two. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you have any questions, please feel free to email me at michael.cohn@advancedtubular.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Have a great day.